Friends, Hari Prasad is back with another lecture on soft skills. Topic is assertive behavior for getting results by speaking your mind. Communication is a powerful medium that people use to convey and receive thoughts, information, emotions. Communication is a powerful medium. There is no powerful medium, only communication is the powerful medium that people use to convey and receive thoughts. People use communication to convey, receive thoughts, information and emotions. Not only thoughts, information and emotions also. Assertive communication is a positive way of communicating one's rights, needs and feelings in a calm and clear manner without offending or violating the other person's rights. You should not violate the rights of the people without violating the other person's rights. Your conveying message is assertive communication. Be assertive with yourself, with your family and with your friends. With all people. Be yourself, be your family, be others, whoever they are. Be assertive with all the people. 3 behavior types. 1. Passive behavior. Passive people generally find it hard to stand up for others. Passive people, they don't stand up for others. They are passive. Body language of a passive person is characterized by downcast eyes. Eyes downcast. Down eyes. Weak speech and restless gestures. This is the quality of the body language of passive person. This type is, you are okay, I am not okay. The people with the passive behavior, their style is, you are okay, I am not okay. This type of people are passive behavior people. 2. Aggressive behavior. Aggressive people do not care for other people's rights and they think what they feel is right. Aggressive people, they don't care for others. What they feel it right. Body language is characterized by pointed finger, sharp tone and rolled up eyes. That is the body language of the people with aggressive behavior. This type, I am okay, you are not okay. This type of people, what they feel, I am okay, you are not okay. 3rd is assertive behavior. These persons respect theirs and others' rights. People with assertive behavior, they respect their own rights and they respect the rights of others also. Assertive people are relaxed and maintain eye contact and speak in a clear and neutral voice. This type, I am okay, you are okay. I am okay, you are okay. Type is people with assertive behavior. What type of behavior you want to imbibe? Aggressive behavior or assertive behavior or passive behavior? Assertive behavior, all should develop. An assertive person is better accepted and respected in family circles and social and workplace relationships. Assertive person exudes positive vibrations. Assertive person releases positive vibrations. Exudes, releases. Exude means release. Assertive person boosts self-esteem. Self-esteem means self-respect. He boosts self-respect, confidence. Assertive person boosts self-confidence. His mere personality can be an inspiration and example for persons around him. If you are assertive with assertive behavior, your mere personality is inspiration to the people who are around you. 5 components of EI, emotional intelligence. EI. 1. Self-awareness. Having a deep understanding of one's emotions, strengths, weaknesses, needs and drives. See, you should have self-awareness. You have self-awareness means you have deep understanding of your emotions, strengths, weaknesses, needs and drives. People who have a high level of self-awareness are very honest with themselves and others. You people who have self-awareness, honesty in their lives, they are honest to themselves and honest to others also. These people with self-awareness know how their feelings affect them, others and their job performance. People with self-awareness, what I am, if I know, I will be knowing the feelings, how they affect me and how they affect others and my job performance. 2. Self-regulation. An ongoing conversation people have with themselves which frees them from prisoners of their feelings. People can be freed from the prisoners of their feelings. How they can be freed? An ongoing conversation people have with themselves. Inside you must have intrapersonal communication, ongoing communication inside. Then that frees from prisoners of your feelings, their feelings. People with a high degree of self-regulation are more capable of facing ambiguities than whose degree of self-regulation is low. High degree of self-regulation required in people. Such people are capable of facing ambiguities than those people whose degree of self-regulation is low. Self-regulation will help individuals stay in control of their feelings and make thoughtful decisions. Self-regulation. Number 3, motivation. Motivated individuals want to achieve beyond their and everyone else's expectations. When people are motivated, they do their best, they give their best, and more than expected levels, they work. If people are motivated in the right direction. Signs an employer sees in a motivated employee are passion for his work, quest for challenges, desire to learn, pride in completing a job well. Okay? Motivation makes people restless. If we have motivation, you will not have any rest. You work nicely. Motivated people continuously explore new horizons to find better ways of doing their jobs. They find new horizons and find the better ways how we can get the greater results in our job. Number 4, empathy. Empathy, when an individual shows empathy, he is aware and considerate of others' feelings. A person, when he has empathy, he is considerate about others and their feelings. All people should have empathy. Empathic person makes good decisions. Yes, exactly. 5, social skills. Social leaders are able to build rapport easily. Social individual is an effective persuader and is able to manage teams effectively. In business, EI is important. Emotional intelligence in business is important. Conflict management. Let us see how. When conflict among team members, an individual in the team who has high EI will be in a better position to handle the conflicting views of his colleagues. In a team, the person who has high level of EI, emotional intelligence, if there are conflicts among the members of the team, employees, then the person who has high emotional intelligence, he uses his EI and solves and settles all the problems among the employees. Decision making abilities. A person with high EI is more stable and can maintain a balanced disposition when under pressure. A person who has high emotional intelligence is more stable and he can maintain balanced disposition, temperament when under pressure. When under pressure, he maintains balanced temperament, balanced disposition. He is in a better position to listen and understand the opinions of the different members of the team and take the right decision. He is a better person in a better position to take the right decision. A person who has right EI, high level of EI, emotional intelligence. Managerial skills. EI is useful to managers to deal with workforce that comes from varied backgrounds and ethics. Managers who possess high levels of EI know the importance of lending a patient ear to every individual in his company and of treating them with respect. Here I will quote Adityanath Das, Chief Secretary, Andhra Pradesh Government, the senior most IAS officer in Andhra Pradesh. So, he listens to people patiently and gives out his decision. Quietly, he is suitable in this example. Such managers are held in high regard by the employees. They are more successful in resolving conflicts among employees than those professionals who treat their staff in an authoritarian way. That is why Adityanath Das, an IAS officer, now Chief Secretary in Andhra Pradesh, is revered by all pros, all employees, all of them like him, public like him, employees like him, everyone likes him. Why? The reason is he lends patient hearing. He lends his ear for patient hearing. He listens and settles the problems. Leadership skills. The right to lead bestowed upon an individual by people who work with him. The right you lead our lives. The right is bestowed upon one person because people trust them. KCR was bestowed upon by people to leaders in Telangana area. Narendra Modi was bestowed upon by people to lead the country. So if the people trust, they bestow upon, they trust on somebody. Individuals with high EI who have all the qualities to be good leaders are successful managers. If you are a good leader, you are a successful manager. They get promoted to higher executive positions because Adityanath Das maintained all these things in the past, in the last 30 years. That is why he was elevated to the position of Chief Secretary, Andhra Pradesh. Retaining the workforce. Make employees feel they are valued in the organization and retain experienced workforce. Running a successful business is hiring and retaining a qualified and efficient workforce. EI based interventions in business organizations. What are the interventions that are based on EI in business organizations? 1. The trained financial advisors outperformed than the untrained ones in a company. That is the advantage of intervention in a company. Interventions are to be introduced. In Andhra colleges, interventions are given. Virtual classrooms, digital classrooms, they are all given. With these interventions, the college is galloping, going up. Number 2, EI trained managers fared well than the untrained ones in many companies. EI trained managers are required, not untrained ones. Development of EI, emotional intelligence. 1. Assess the organization's needs. 2. Assess the individual. 3. Maximize learner choice. 4. Encourage people to participate. 5. Gauge readiness. 6. Foster a positive relationship between trainers and learners. Learners are trainees. 7. Set clear goals. 8. Break goals into manageable steps. 9. Give performance feedback. 10. Enhance insight. 11. Develop organizational culture that supports learning. Finally, business can't be carried from boardrooms. No. Business can't be carried discussing Excel sheets that project the annual growth of the company. No, cannot. Hence, if a company wants to run successfully, it has to appreciate the role of EI in business, emotional intelligence in business. Before closing this lecture, I will give you 3 rules for success. 1. Trust your brain. 2. Trust yourself. 3. Trust Hari Prasad. You become winner in life. Thank you. Carpe diem.